Before you book your next international trip, there's something most travel videos don't warn you about. It's not the crowds. It's not the scams. And it's not even the flight prices. It's the taxes. Around the world, more and more countries are quietly charging tourists extra just for visiting. Some collect the fee when you check into your hotel. Others charge you at the airport. And a few make you pay hundreds of dollars per day just to stay. These taxes aren't always obvious when you book your trip, but once you arrive, they can seriously change your travel budget. And in many cases, they're designed to do exactly that, discourage mass tourism. Today, we're counting down the top 10 countries where tourists are taxed the most, starting from number 10 all the way to number 1. If you're planning international travel in the next year, this video could save you money, or at least prepare you for the real cost of visiting these destinations. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more honest travel guides every week. Let's get started. At number 10 is Indonesia, specifically the island of Bali. Bali recently introduced a mandatory tourist levy that applies to all foreign visitors. It's a one-time fee paid upon arrival, regardless of how long you stay. While it may not sound expensive compared to nightly taxes elsewhere, it affects every traveler, including backpackers and budget tourists. Bali's government has made it clear that this tax is meant to protect local culture and manage overtourism. For travelers, it's a reminder that even paradise now comes with an entry price. Number 9 is the United States. While the U.S. doesn't have a nationwide tourist tax in the traditional sense, international visitors are required to pay an entry authorization fee before arrival. On top of that, many U.S. cities impose extremely high hotel occupancy taxes, sometimes reaching double-digit percentages of your room cost. In cities like New York, Las Vegas, and parts of California, the total tax on accommodations can be shockingly high. It may not be obvious when booking, but once you see the final bill, it adds up fast. At number 8 is Switzerland. Known for efficiency, cleanliness, and high prices, Switzerland also charges tourists a per-night visitor tax in most cities and resort towns. The fee varies by location, but over a multi-night stay, it can significantly increase the cost of travel. While Switzerland justifies the tax by offering visitor benefits and maintaining infrastructure, travelers should be prepared for one of the most expensive overall travel experiences in Europe, taxes included. Number 7 is Spain. Spain remains one of the world's most visited countries, but certain regions are pushing back against mass tourism through higher visitor taxes. Cities like Barcelona and island destinations such as Ibiza and Mallorca charge nightly tourist fees that increase during peak season. In some areas, cruise passengers are also taxed separately. These fees may seem small per night, but combined with longer stays and rising accommodation prices, Spain is becoming noticeably more expensive for visitors. At number 6 is Italy. Italy's tourist taxes vary by city, but in popular destinations like Rome, Florence, and Milan, travelers pay a nightly fee based on accommodation level. Venice goes even further, charging day-trippers an entry fee just to access the city. Italy's approach reflects a growing trend, charging tourists not just to stay, but simply to enter overcrowded places. It's a clear sign that some destinations feel overwhelmed by their own popularity. Number 5 is France. France applies a tourist tax called the taxe de séjour, which increases depending on the quality of your accommodation. In cities like Paris, luxury travelers can pay some of the highest nightly tourist taxes in Europe. While budget travelers pay less, the tax still adds up over time. France positions this fee as a way to maintain infrastructure and cultural sites, but for travelers, it's another cost layered onto already expensive destinations. At number 4 is Greece. Greece has replaced its traditional tourist tax with a climate resilience fee, designed to fund recovery from natural disasters and environmental stress. During high season, this fee can become quite expensive, especially on popular islands like Santorini and Mykonos. Cruise passengers are also taxed separately, sometimes paying significant fees just to step ashore. Greece's message is clear: the islands are beautiful, but they're under pressure, and tourists are expected to help pay for the impact. Number 3 is the Netherlands, led by Amsterdam. Amsterdam has one of the highest accommodation taxes in Europe, charging a percentage of your hotel or rental cost rather than a flat fee. This means the more expensive your stay, the more tax you pay. The city has openly stated that it wants to discourage certain types of tourism, particularly short stays and party-focused visitors. Amsterdam's tourist tax isn't subtle, it's deliberately high. At number 2 is New Zealand. New Zealand charges international visitors a conservation and infrastructure levy before arrival. This fee is mandatory and applies to most travelers entering the country. It reflects New Zealand's focus on sustainability and protecting its natural landscapes. While the tax itself may not ruin your budget, it's one of the highest entry levies in the world and signals a shift toward fewer, more responsible visitors. And finally, at number 1, is Bhutan, the undisputed champion of tourist taxation. Bhutan charges a daily sustainable development fee that can reach hundreds of dollars per person per day. This isn't a hotel tax or a one-time entry fee, it's a daily charge simply for being in the country. Bhutan's strategy is intentional. The country prioritizes low-volume, high-value tourism and uses the revenue to fund healthcare, education, and environmental protection. If you visit Bhutan, you're not just a tourist, you're directly contributing to the nation's future. So what does this mean for travelers? It means the true cost of travel goes far beyond flights and hotels. Tourist taxes are becoming a powerful tool for governments to control crowds, protect local life, and reshape how travel works. For some destinations, these fees are a warning sign. For others, they're a filter, designed to attract travelers who are willing to spend more and stay longer. Before your next trip, check not just where you want to go, but what it will actually cost once you arrive. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow travelers. And tell us in the comments, which of these taxes surprised you the most, and which country do you think will raise tourist fees next? Thanks for watching, and travel smart.